Light heavyweight division. Curtis Stevens, a former national amateur champion, going against Ezzard Cooper. And here comes Ezzard Cooper out of his locker room, making his way toward the ring. I don't think I'll fight the music, guys. No. I'll let it play.
Well, that song is titled Bring It. And Curtis Stevens definitely going to bring it. I'm waiting for Curtis Stevens to get out of the first round.
Ezzard Wayne Cooper from Evansville, Indiana. Named after Ezzard Charles, is that right, Tony?
That's what he told me. His nickname is Cobra. I said, Ezzard, are you named after? He said, yes, Ezzard Charles.
Good man to be named after.
I hope he's got some of his skills.
But you know what? This young guy entering the ring now, excellent fighter. Big puncher.
He was an amateur champion.
Actually, he lost in the amateurs and Olympic trials to Andre Ward, who went on and won the gold medal for the United States.
A couple of years ago, won the Nationals, won the New York Golden Gloves.
And that is one of the most interesting headpieces, I guess, since Bernard Hopkins' leather hood.
It's a different look.
Makes you, it's kind of like the Wanted look.
Curtis Stevens. We'll get to see his face in a moment. Here's Greg Dubin with the introductions to the bout.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to DeBella Entertainment and HDNet's Broadway Boxing. Presented by Mohegan Sun from the Grand Ballroom at Manhattan Center. Tonight's fights are promoted by DeBella Entertainment and sponsored by Turner Construction and HBO Sports. This bout is sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission. Chairman in attendance tonight, Ron Scott Stevens. The three judges scoring this bout on the 10-point must system, Fred Ucci, John McKay, and Bob Gilson. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, David Fields. And now, 4 rounds of boxing in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing black velvet. Weighing in officially at 176 pounds, his official record consists of 3 wins and just 1 loss. From Evansville, Indiana, the Cobra, Ezzard Cooper. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing gold with black. Weighing in officially at 169 3/4 pounds, his official record is perfect with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. From Brownsville, New York, he's one half of the Chin Checkers, Curtis Showtime Stevens.
No, gentlemen, you scheduled about 4 rounds. You both know the rules. I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, good luck. Touch gloves.
Light heavyweights scheduled for 4 rounds. What about the height difference here? Now, Stevens is a good boxer, as we know, Brian, but he's only 5'7".
But you know what? His style, he gets under guys real quick. He's quick on his feet, so he gets under guys real quick. He throws lightning, quick shots. So I advise the audience, don't blink.
There we go.
Cooper's got to stay on the outside. He's inside already, which is not too good. Should work the jab, stay outside, but he just wants to be a mano right now.
Stevens, very fast hands. Now, Stevens is lighter than he was in the last bout you saw him, right, Tony?
Last fight we did, he was 180. He's down 11 pounds. Said he wanted to get a little better shape. If that better shape constitutes in the faster hands and more power, look out.
Oh, the flurries. Good body shot, combinations upstairs by Stevens.
He knocked him out and then woke him up with the same shot.
Big body shots with that left hook and a straight right hand behind it.
Now there's too many punches coming at Ezzard. Too many punches. Beautiful body
He's hurt.
shot.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He's leaning forward, which he might get hit by an uppercut if he keeps leaning like that.
But you know what? He's trying to put his weight on Curtis.
Is that a good idea, Brian?
I mean, it's not a bad idea. I mean, Curtis only have, what, 2 fights? So you want to put him into positions where he never been before. You know, throw your weight on him. Try to do something different. Stand up to his punches. Make him think.
There's that left hook to the body.
Cooper's getting beat to the inside and now the outside.
Fast left hook that landed.
I tell you what, Ezzard Cooper's in great shape. He's taking some nice shots.
There's another left hook to the body.
That left hook really hurt him. It slowed him down.
He's out on his feet.
Stevens throwing great combinations.
Let's see how long he can keep throwing. Mouthpiece
comes out.
Cooper's out on his feet.
And referee calls time to get that mouthpiece.
A well-deserved break.
But was it, did it really come out, or did he do it to save more time?
Let's go, let's go.
He got a few seconds. The mouthpiece is back in. And it's all about safety for the boxer.
Good shots by Stevens.
Great leads with either hand by Stevens.
Nice short. That's a low blow. But nice short shots.
Back up, back up.
But you know what? None for nothing. You know, Ezzard is taking these shots. But let's see what happens in the second round.
Oh, this is going too?
I think he's going to make it out this round.
Cooper starting to throw some punches.
And look at Cooper's back. He's pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
You wonder if Stevens can throw a lot of punches and not hurt your man. What does it do to your psyche? But so far, he's still throwing shots.
See, that's what I was talking about. Put him in positions where he never been. He hit Ezzard with everything. Ezzard is still standing there.
Final seconds of round one.
Good first round.
Here you see Stevens with nice combination shots. Cooper trying to bob and weave under there, but Stevens, hands up, hands flying. Real quick hands, a lot of good power shots. Then he tries to go to the body, nice left hook, back to the head. Kind of reminds you of an early Mike Tyson when he would come out and swarm all over a fighter like that. Cooper's trying to just withstand the damage. Nice left hand by Stevens. Keeps throwing those punches, coming in, looking for that knockout.
You got it, baby. I need it. I need it. Let's go. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. All right. You doing perfect.
Let's go, blue corner. Let's go right corner, seconds out.
Round two scheduled for 4 light heavyweights. In the gold trunks, Curtis Stevens. In the black trunks, Ezzard Wayne Cooper. And round one finished up with Cooper landing a couple of shots, especially a left hook to the head in the final 10 seconds.
He finished up strong. He stood up to the pressure. I mean, it was a little rough on him, but he stood up to the pressure. And in between corners, his trainer, Howard Moses, had him fired up. So we got him now. We got him now.
Cooper's also 11 years older than Stevens.
Cooper landed a shot. Stevens with a combination, a flurry of punches.
Stevens was very good when he went to the body. It seemed like he could slow down Cooper just a bit. So far, he's headhunting right now.
And this is the one thing that Brian pointed out in the first round. Cooper leaning on Stevens. Stevens up against the ropes and staying there. And it's the rope-a-dope tactic.
The key is to push him back. Don't let him get leverage on those shots. If Curtis Stevens get leverage on the shots, you can call it a night. Keep him moving backwards.
Cooper 6.5 pounds heavier than Stevens, so there's that weight, like a pound of sugar just laying against him. And Stevens trying to look for that opening to just shoot that left to the body again.
It's good work by Cooper.
He definitely came to fight tonight.
Yeah.
But this is a good test for Curtis.
I'm surprised he's not using the ring. I'm surprised he just sat up against the ropes.
And he getting a little swelling over his right eye. He should use his jab. This is where the amateur experience should come in. Use your jab and use the ring, as you mentioned, Sam.
Wild left hook by Cooper.
Just like that, use the ring.
Digging those left hooks to the body again.
But step back now.
Yep. I still think an uppercut would do some damage.
You know what? This is a good fight.
Nice shots by Stevens.
And the left hook sends Cooper down. The count is 5.
He's not getting up.
The count is 8. He is up and down he goes, and that's it. His fight is over.
Well, they say he's one half of the 10 checkers. That was a beautiful left hook. I just hope Ezzard Cooper's health is fine.
He's sitting up. He seems to be okay, but Curtis Stevens with tremendous power, and it was so compact, Brian. Everything, that whole body moved into that left hook.
As I said, if he get leverage on his punches, he's dangerous. Ezzard Cooper had him moving backwards, but on the knockout, Curtis was moving forward. He got leverage on the shots.
And Curtis Stevens took a good left hook in the exchange from Cooper and then finished it off. And again, his punches don't come one at a time. Stevens' punches come in flurries of 3, 4, and 5.
You're right, Sam. Combinations. Sharp, powerful combinations.
Doctor checking out Ezzard Cooper while Curtis Stevens acknowledges the cheers of the crowd, friends in attendance, and posing for some photos. He now goes to 3-0 with 2 knockouts. There's that left from Cooper.
You're right. But Curtis Stevens just keeping his hands working. Short left hook. He caught Cooper in between shots. Hit him dead on the chin with the left hook.
And Cooper tried to get up. He was actually up at 9 and couldn't stand on his feet.
A lot of heart. Here's another look at the knockdown. Curtis Stevens just keeping his hands moving. Look at his eyes. He's looking at Cooper. He's keeping his concentration. Beautiful left hook.
What a left hook by Curtis Stevens. And the flurry started earlier. There's the finishing blow right on the chin. Just a perfect left hook thrown by Curtis Stevens.
And the kid is only going to get better off of this performance, because Cooper didn't lay down. He took some shots and he fought back.
I guess the one thing I worry about is the height at 5'7". Can he compete in the light heavyweight division at 5'7"? I wonder about that.
I mean, I think their plans are to drop him down to the super middleweight. His height may be detriment, but if he keeps his composure and keeps going fast combinations, once he gets inside, he lets his hands go, he'll do fine.
Let's get the official announcement from Greg Dubin in the ring.
Two minutes and 19 seconds into the second round, referee David Fields stops the fight. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, Curtis Showtime Stevens.
A very impressive start to the pro career of Curtis Stevens, the former national amateur champion, former New York Golden Gloves champion, and a very disappointed Ezzard Cooper, who goes to 3-2.
He shouldn't be too disappointed. I mean, because he came, he fought. I think his game plan, he worked on it. You know, at times he's able to push Curtis backwards. He just lapsed up and got caught with a left hook.
And Tony is in the ring with Curtis Stevens. Take it away, Tony.
Thanks very much. Man, you can't teach that kind of power, can you?
Nah, come natural. And the gym training hard, Uncle Terrence, my other trainer Greg. Vic, we just train hard to keep it up to be a better fighter.
You seemed to bring it on a little bit to you at the end of the first round, beginning of the second. What was your plan at that point?
Well, I knew he was talking junk yesterday in the win, so I knew he was going to try to bring it on like in the last couple of rounds or beginning. So as you can see, I brought it to him. I slowed down a little bit because I know he was going to weigh himself out because yesterday he was 176, so he had to lose a pound. So I let him punch himself out, do the rope-a-dope like Muhammad Ali said. In the second round, I destroyed him. He had to go to the morgue today.
You're down 11 pounds from your last fight. Is this a good weight for you?
Yes, eventually. We just started off at 175. Eventually, we're going to make down to 160, 165, 168. Where's the weight that my trainer, my manager makes choose. But I was just coming in a little underweight, more in better shape than I was the last fight. My body a little tighter.
Talkers, we're going to take a look at the knockdown in just a minute. Is that one of the hardest knockouts you've ever landed?
No, actually, as you can see in the Mohegan Sun, I hit him with a 1, 2, 3, and it was bye-bye, good night.
Take Curtis, look at the monitor. Take us through the knockdown. Then tell us what kind of power as you set the guy up. Go ahead. Talk to us, man.
Oh, the hook.
Well, you're amazing yourself.
I was looking at it. As you can see, I was doing it under and over, which me and my trainer Greg usually do in the gym. Then I hit him with the uppercut, like my uncle told me. Like eventually, we was in the gym, he told me to bend my knees a little more, sit down on the uppercut. As you can see, I came with the uppercut, came with the right hand, came with the over right hand, then I came with the hook, and the hook eventually finished him off.
Well, now he has something to say. We'll send it down to Sam Rose. And Sam, he was just so in shock, he couldn't even speak. He was speechless.
Shout out to Havoc, Murder Inc., my manager Chris, my trainer Greg, my uncle Andre, my trainer Terrence Simpson, my trainer Vic, my mother, everybody, Brooklyn, Brownsville, my trainer main.
Now you're talking. Let's go down the ringside.
Thanks, Tony. Congratulations to Curtis Stevens. And Brian, certainly at 19, this guy's got a bright future.
Big future ahead of him, Sam. The only thing I would like to see is the attitude. I hope it doesn't get out of line, out of control.
Good start, good power.